All right, guys. So with all this talk about intuition versus instinct, it dawned on me. Can my intuition be wrong? Should I even question it at all? So in this video, I wanted to dig a little bit deeper and keep that conversation going. So stay tuned. Hi guys, it's Regina and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are riding with me for yet another week, thank you. I appreciate you for being faithful to my channel and supporting it. What I did realize in the last couple videos that I was referring my newcomers to my channel trailer. But you know, that has been an evolution. My channel has been an evolution of my different shifts and what I exactly want to talk about. So I just want to let you know that I offer the best insights and advice on, ways to just build your inner strength and become the best version of yourself. More specifically for my ladies, to overcome any obstacles and succeed in life. But I also offer inspiration. I started a new video series that comes out every Sunday, just with words of affirmation and just motivation, because that initially is what I started out on this journey as doing. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what you're going to get when you tune into me. So I hope that sounds good to you. And if it does, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video now on every Sunday and Tuesday. Okay, so the big question up for discussion is, can your intuition be wrong? Well, the answer to that is yes and no. Intuition in its purest form is always right, but it's when it's influenced by our own thoughts or emotions is when it can be partially correct or completely wrong. So with practice, we can learn how to assess our intuitive experiences and determine when it is more than likely to be right. So in this video, I want to touch on 3 methods that you can use to help you better determine exactly that. And, those are tuning into your body, focusing or meditating techniques, and analyzing your images. So I don't want to drag this out or make it too long, but I'll touch on each of those one by one for you guys. All right, guys. So first off, it's tuning in with your body. Now, we've talked extensively about intuition versus instinct and how that feels, but what we haven't touched on much is wishful thinking. Now, wishful thinking can feel very much like intuition, with feelings of joy and being right. But with wishful thinking, it's usually we foresee a great outcome, but aren't as inclined to make it happen. So it also comes with a lot of our past experiences of hurt and pain. And so we want to make sure we distinguish between the two of what we actually want to happen or have an idea of what we want to happen versus our intuition. So if you don't know how to tap into those feelings, you can watch these 2 videos after you're done with this one to kind of hone in on what that feels like and what that looks like. But I think the difference with intuition and wishful thinking is that, you have this idea of what you want based on a lot of past experiences. So it may give you that same feeling of, like, ooh, flightiness, and this is what I want to happen, but it truly is not your intuition. It's rather wishful thinking. All right, guys. So second up is focusing, the ability to focus your mind. Now, in previous videos, I've talked to you about, meditation or words of affirmation or things of that nature to really quiet the mind and gain clarity. There is another part of that that comes with focusing, and that could be through connecting with nature, going on a hike or taking a walk just to be with yourself and nature and making that connection, or listening to your favorite genre of music to kind of, get you in that focused mindset, or just chatting with friends to unload, or a special friend that you have that you can really vent to and get certain, clear your mind. So with these things, basically what we're trying to attain here is centeredness, being centered, finding that inner peace so that you can focus and have clarity on the situation, whatever it may be. So outside of meditation, those are some ways where you can be focused. And once you develop a certain level of focusing and being able to not be distracted by your external environment, and just really getting to be one with yourself, then that's when you can identify the purest form of intuition. Then you won't have that noise that we talk about with instinct creeping up on you, when you can have the clarity of focus. So that's something you really want to develop or work on. All right, guys, it's time for a pulse check. Make sure you're still out there listening to me. I just want you to get in those comments and share with me what techniques you use to focus. Do you use some that I've already mentioned, or do you have your own unique set of ways to gain clarity and focus? I would love to hear from you, so go ahead and comment down below with that. Okay, so the last piece that I wanted to share with you guys that I have never talked about before is analyzing your images. So you want to be able to accurately assess what you're visualizing that may come through as intuition. And there's a few questions you can ask yourself to kind of process that. And some are, did I see this on a movie or on TV or read it in a book? Are these emotions coming from past fears or worries, and I just want it so bad to come true? So those are some things you can think through and write it down if you need to. But the flip side of that is that you don't want to dismiss past feelings either, because what was valid in the past could help you in the present. But you want to be objective when you're thinking through that, because you just want to make sure that you're properly assessing the situation. So that is something to really look at is, am I looking at this right? What I'm seeing or visualizing, is it truly my intuition, or is it something I want to experience so badly and it comes from a place of desperation? So you want to be very clear on that. So ultimately, what I really want you to take away and understand is that there is no rush in making a decision based on your intuition. That is the last thing you want to do, and I can speak from experience that isn't the best way to go. You want to take time to let it sink in and really assess and determine if what you're feeling is right, and if it is truly coming from a place of intuition or wishful thinking or whatever the case may be, anything other than intuition. So I think we can all say that it's best to not make a decision on impulse or while emotionally invested in it. It's just too many things can be taken the wrong way, or you can make a life decision based on something that may have been inaccurate. So I would say to take your time and assess the situation. Believe me, the intuition is not going anywhere. If that is your true intuition, it will come up again, as I've mentioned in other videos. So don't rush to or be so quick to make a decision based on that. All right, guys, so I would say in a nutshell, intuition in its purest form and when assessed appropriately is always right. It's just a matter of honing in on your inner self skillfully enough to turn up that volume and really hear what it's saying. All right, guys, so that brings us to the end of this week's video, and it's been nice chatting with you guys. So I hope that this intuition series has been helpful and you found some useful golden nuggets to implement into your own life to become the best version of yourself. And please do not forget to head on over to Instagram, where I post a few microblogs per week. And don't forget to check out these 2 videos before you hop off my channel. And don't forget to like this video if you like it, and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when I upload new videos every Sunday and Tuesday. All right then, bye-bye guys.